Hello, good morning, guys. Grab your mat, grab your band, and let's get to some stretching. So we'll start with our feet forward and wide. And we'll just start reaching down with both arms to the right. As your arms are here to the right, just move those hips around a little bit. Ooh, tight legs. And then walk those hands to the left. Same thing, just move those hips around, right, left. And then bring those hands to the center. Open your feet just a little bit wider and drop your chest down towards the wall behind you. And then push through the floor and bend the knees to the side. Just move a little bit again, opening up through those hips. Good, and straighten those legs. Let's go back to the right. And to the left. Good, back center, head down, chest down. And then push knees out, wide, wide knees. Opening those hips and move again, right, left. Good, and then move those feet in closer together. So about hip width. And then one more time, hands to the right with those feet closer. And to the left. And center. And round up. Good. Let's bring those arms back behind you. So reach back, try to grab your wrist, if you can even grab a little further down on those arms. So we're opening through the chest, pulling your elbows back, and then look to the right. Drop to the left. One more time, let's go to the right. Really pulling those shoulders back. Good, and left. And down, up, chin down. Chin up a couple times. And then look right, left. We're just moving that head all different directions. And then shake those arms out. You should feel like that chest opened up a little bit. Now we're gonna take that right foot and do a big giant step back. We're just gonna stretch through those calves a little bit. So bend that back knee. When you bend the back knee, really curl your toes under. Feel that stretch through the back of your feet. And then push that heel into the floor, stretching through those calves. Two more, in and back. Big push, one more time. And just switch other leg. In, bending the back knee, lifting that heel, curling those toes, and then push that heel into the floor. Keep those shoulders back. One more. Good. Feet together. You want to come towards the front of your mat so we have some room to go back. And we're going to just come down. Try to keep those heels as close to the floor as you can, bringing your hands in front of your feet. And we're just going to come into this little ball. It's just stretching through those heels and Achilles, into those calves a little bit. Good. And then from here, we're going to come back into a plank. Drop all the way down. Hips come to the mat. Legs come to the mat. Arms stay as straight as you can. And then push back up into that plank. Walk back just slightly and come into down dog. And then bend right, bend left. One more time, walk back out plank. Slowly lower those hips forward. Keep your arms as straight as you can. Push through the hips, really arch in that back. Back up, plank, and then walk back just slightly into that down dog and bend right, left. Now from here, guys, in that down dog, I want you to take your right foot to the ceiling and then bend that knee. So we're stretching through your quad in the top leg, stretching through your hamstring in that bottom leg. And then bring that top knee up in between your hands. So now we're coming into that pigeon. Drop the chest to the inside of that leg. Good, and then bring the hands back in. Just kind of push through those hands. Stay in this pigeon for a second. You can just kind of move the shoulders around and the hips around. So you're stretching through the back of that leg. And then we're going to come onto all fours. While we're here, might as well hit a couple cat-cows, arching and rounding your back. And then we'll come back into down dog, and that left leg will go up, okay? Back down. Left leg, and let that left leg bend. You're trying to really push through your hands and push that knee to the ceiling. Good, then let that knee come forward all the way up between your hands to come into that pigeon. Take your time. When you get into that spot, just let your chest come down. You can reach forward. Oh. Great job. And then bring those hands back. Just kind of give a couple little movements side to side. One more time, back into that cat-cow. When you're ready, slide your heel back and just move that back again, up, down. Just trying to really loosen through the spine. And then this time we're going to take that right foot, come up onto your knees actually real quick, and then take that right foot forward. It's probably the easiest way to get that foot up there. And then drop those hips. Right foot should be forward. Now go ahead and put that left hand on the floor, and we're gonna reach up and we'll do some rotation here. You're gonna reach that right arm to the ceiling and then try to bring that right elbow as close to the floor as you can. Just move through that a couple of times. Good, and then sit back into that back heel. So once you're into that back heel, I just want you to point and flex that foot in front of you. Point and flex, sitting back further and further towards the heel as you flex each time. 2 more. Good. And then slide that foot back. Up onto the knees. Shake it out a little bit. Left foot comes up. Good. Regroup here. Shoulders back. And then hips forward. Left foot is forward. When you're ready, bring that right arm down and left arm up and move through a couple of those positions. Up and elbow down towards the floor. Great job, guys. And then again, slide that knee back and then sit back into child's pose. Really reach those arms forward as long as you can. Reach all the way through those fingers and put your forehead to the mat. Just come front and back a few times, arching and rounding your back. Oh, I feel like you can never do that enough. Good. When you're sitting in your heels, you want to be pushing through your hands on the floor. So you're going to get that stretch in your shoulders. Push, push, push through those hands. Good. One more. Sit back. Finish here. And then we're going to go ahead and have a seat. Bring our feet together. All right, try to pull those heels in. Sit back a little bit and get those heels in. Then come slightly forward, pushing your knees out. Feels good today. Good. One more time. Up tall. See if you can get your feet in a bit more. Kind of sit back as you pull those heels in. Hold them there. And then try to come forward again. Great. Open your feet wide. Rotate, turn to the right leg. Drop your chest towards that right leg. Use your hands on the floor to twist your back. Other side. One more time. Big twist with your hands, twisting those shoulders so you're pretty square with your knee, and then come forward. Oh, man. Oh, feel that for sure. All right, guys, we're going to come to the middle. Do your best to walk your hands as far forward as you can. Keeping your arms straight, straight, straight. And then keep those hands right where they are and try to bend your elbows and come closer to the floor. Ow. See if you can walk those elbows a little further forward. Great job, and walk it back. Very, very good. All right, keep that right hand just on the floor in front of you. Bring that left arm over across. Do 2 each way. Switch when you're ready and then go 1 more each way. And then bring those feet together. Shake out those arms. Great job, guys. Okay, we're gonna need our band. So you're gonna slide those feet together. We're gonna go 1 foot at a time where we pull those toes back. So let's start on the left. Good. First, just put your band around your left foot and keep your arms straight and just try to push your back to the wall behind you. So drop your chin. You're rounding your back. I know it's hard to see in the sweatshirt, but rounding your back. Arms are straight. Chin is at your chest. So you're really pulling through your upper back, your shoulders. You're feeling that in your lower back a little, and then your calves, your Achilles, all that good stuff. Hold it here. And now bend at your elbows, sit up super tall, and pull your chest towards your knee. And then pull on that band again, chin down, your back to the wall behind you. So it's almost like a cat-cow kind of thing, using the band. And then come forward. And let's do that same thing on the other side. So put the band now on the right foot, pull back, straight arms, pulling that foot. It can kind of lift up a little bit off the floor. And forward. One more, pull back. And forward. Great, both feet, okay, both feet. And I want you to just really try to bring your chest towards those knees, using that band to pull, but your back is super straight, shoulders are back. Great job. Okay, back to the right foot only. We're gonna roll and get a good stretch on the floor.
Bring that leg with you. Pull that leg back straight. You can release the pull and then go again. So each time you pull back, you're trying to go a bit deeper. Hold, 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 hold. And then release a little bit. Don't forget to breathe. 2 more times. Pull back. One more. And take that band in your opposite hand and pull that leg across. All the way across, as far as you can go towards the floor, but your shoulder has to stay down. Both shoulders stay down. Good, you can move that foot around a little bit, do some circles. It'll stretch the leg in different ways when you're moving your foot, and you'll feel some stretch in the bottom of your foot. Good, and bring that leg back up. All right, guys, switch legs. Put that left foot in the strap when you're ready. No rush. Make sure that leg is as straight as it can be. And then start. Pull, 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 hold. It's gonna hurt a little bit. Your leg might be shaking a little bit. Hold, hold, hold. And then release. We're gonna go 2 more. Pull it back. And release. Last time, a big, big pull. Try not to hold your breath. Relax in those shoulders. And then grab with that opposite hand to pull over. And then move that foot around in some circles or up and down, side to side. See if it can go a little closer to the floor, a little more of a twist. Great job, guys. Take your foot out of the strap and then bring those knees in. Give yourself a little hug. Let your knees fall to the right and to the left as you're hugging your knees, so you're getting that pull and that movement. And then right foot on left knee, figure 4 stretch. And switch. Great job. Feet on the floor, feet pretty wide, and drop your knees right and left. Ooh, my quads are kind of sore. One more time. Good job. All right, guys, bring those knees into your chest. Roll front and back a couple times. We'll make our way back to our feet, and we're about done. Okay, get up. There we go. And just kind of push your butt up off the floor, hands in front of your feet. One more little push through those heels. And then straighten your legs as much as you can. Keeping your hands down by those toes. Oh, good job. And then roll up.
Woo, good work. Big deep breath, inhale and exhale out 2 times. One more, reach tall. And exhale out. Great job. We'll meet at King's today. I know it's snowing, but I'm hoping it will warm up a little, at least to dry some stuff off. The track will be fine if nothing else in the field. So noon at King's. I'll see you then. Boot camp tomorrow at 8. Have a great day, guys.